Welcome back. The countdown and the pressure is on. Thanksgiving is only 2 weeks away, and if you're anything like me, you don't have tonight's dinner plan, much less Thanksgiving, but don't worry. Kansas City Mama Kelly Snyder is here to help us pull off the holidays like a pro. Thank you so much for joining us.
Absolutely.
And save money at the same time, because Thanksgiving dinner can get very expensive.
Yes, it can. Very expensive, very fast.
Okay, so when should we start shopping?
Now.
Right now?
Right now.
Okay.
The best sales that we're seeing are going to happen right now in the sales circular. So we're seeing sales for our turkey and for our ham, but in addition to that, all of our baking goods, so our flours and our sugars and everything else that you use for baking is all on sale right now. Do not wait until next week, because grocery stores tend to increase the prices because they're letting those last minute shoppers, and they're going to take advantage of them. So shop now.
Don't be taken advantage of. Okay.
No.
Not everyone has a double oven. So it seems like sometimes my meals, part of the meal was warm and then part of the meal was not warm.
Right.
How do we take advantage using crock pots?
You know, crock pots are a great way to be able to extend your cooking space. You can cook a lot of crazy things in crock pots. Your mashed potatoes, or even just to rewarm them back up. You can do sweet potato souffles in the crock pot, or just as a way as another warmer. So if you've got breads or other things like that, don't be afraid to go ahead and stick them in the crock pot and just put it on a low cycle, because what it's going to do is just keep things warm so that you can use your oven space for something else.
Now, for those folks like myself who are not experts at everything, actually I have one side dish that I do well. What are some ways to save money? Do you say go ahead and buy certain dishes?
Absolutely. Do what you do and do it well, but everything else, don't be afraid to buy. Especially now, there are so many great options for us out there. I'm a huge fan of honey baked ham. It is way better than anything I could ever create in my entire life.
So right.
And so why not go to the store and go ahead and take care of that and do your sides. Rolls are another option if you don't like baking bread. There's always great roll options. And I'm also a fan of buying pies. I think Whole Foods has the best pies on the earth, especially for their pumpkin and their pecan. It's better than any other pie in Kansas City, and it's better than my Aunt Marge's pies.
Oh no, she just cringed.
I said it out loud.
Okay, now one of the worst parts of Thanksgiving dinner is after the dinner when you have to do all of the dishes.
Yeah, isn't that
You have a solution for us.
Yes, I do. Rent. You can rent a place setting that can include your dinner plate as well as a bowl or side dish, your silverware, and all of your linens for about $4 a place setting. And so if you're have a family of 20 that's coming over, you know that there's no way that's all going to get in the dishwasher. And what's great is that after you're done, you just stick it in a box and you send it back. You don't have to wash. You don't have to worry about if the table linens got stained. You don't have to iron. You don't have to be looking at the kids saying, "That's Grandma's china, be careful with it."
I love that. Okay, what's your favorite Thanksgiving dish?
Oh man,
that's tough, isn't it?
It is. I have to admit, I'm a sweet potato casserole kind of girl, man. That brown sugar and pecan yumminess on that. What's yours?
Oh, I have a favorite roll that my sister-in-law's family makes. They're potato rolls. They're really dense. I could just eat those. I may literally eat 10 over the course of the day, which is fine, right?
Yeah,
it's Thanksgiving.
Absolutely.
We can totally indulge. Now, in terms of sweets and things like that, would you recommend freezing some of the items, buying them now and freezing them?
Absolutely. If you can go ahead and any of the pre-done stuff too, you can go ahead and freeze your pies. You can freeze your rolls. Go ahead and try to get as much of your preparation done as you can now. Again, because the prices are really great right now, and it also just saves you time in the long run.
I love that. Thank you so much for stopping by. Great advice as always.